Hey, what's up, Slonina fans and Christopher Slonina fans, and Slow Ninja fans, and Nina fans, and all those other fans. This channel's filled with video gaming, singing, eyebrowing, and a bunch of other entertainment stuff, including dancing. Okay, those are not my best dancing moves, but let's get started. This video is going to be about gaming, and it's going to include Nintendo 64. Remember back in those days, Nintendo 64, Donkey Kong, Perfect Dark, Super Mario 64, the Resident Evil 2 64, where you could actually change the color of the blood, including Army Men and Battle Tanks and Banjo-Kazooie and Star Fox. Anybody remember those awesome games? Well, I have a collection. I don't have Ocarina of Time though. I only have it for the 3DS. So if you complain, where the fuck is Ocarina of Time? It's the best game in the 64. Well, I don't have it. I have it for the 3DS. And Nintendo 3DS, they make it so much better. But I could give it a Nintendo 64. You know, some people like the other version better. And I just prefer the 3DS more. But the other version is a classic. So let me get started. First game, Space Station Silicon Valley. Great game. Just amazing game. Killing animals. Well, you don't really kill animals, but you take over their bodies. You're a space station guy, and this robot lands on Earth, trying to fix their ship, trying to escape this Earth. And yeah. Well, actually, no, wait a minute. Not escape this. They're trying to help the Earth. They were sent by the news people to help them on the Earth because the Earth was going to get destroyed. So they're on a mission to figure out what's bad. I haven't really played it that long, so if I did mention any stuff, just let me know. That's it. Mortal Kombat 4. Fighting action game. My favorite part is when I die and they do the 10 count and you land on the spikes. Yeah, pretty good game. Lots of great characters. Doesn't have every character, but lots of great characters. Fighting Force 64. I like this version because you have more lives. You have more lives, so much easier to defeat the game than the PS1 version. Fighting Force, you're just fighting your way through, and you're trying to beat these bad guys, like black suits and shit, going around cities, and you're a fighting force. You're like the Fantastic Four, but you're on foot half of the time, all the time, so, yeah. Quake 2, I don't really know much about this game. It plays like Doom, and a little bit of, Tekken, so it's a good game. It's a first-person shooter. I didn't really like the gameplay of it, but, you know, I thought it was pretty good. Action-packed. If you're like a Doom fan, which I am, Doom 3, Big Fucking Guns Edition, it's amazing. Quake 2. Bomberman 64. I'm in love with Bomberman. You're just this Bomberman bombing things. You're bombing shit. You're having a fun time bombing crap. You're playing against other people, trying to bomb them first. Many great mini games, trying to get kings and queens. It's a great game, but they gotta stop making so many games. It's like 80 games in Bomberman, man. But I have a very rare one of this that I'm about to show you sooner or later in the video. Doom 64. I can say I own every Doom game because I have this one and I have all the Doom games and add-ons from Doom Big Fucking Gun Edition. And Doom 4 is coming out, if you don't even know. It hasn't been really announced at the date, but it's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. Doom 64, awesome game. It needs to be a little bit brighter than the other ones, because it's a very, very dark game. It's probably one of the darkest Doom games I've played. Banjo-Tooie. This game is very uncommon. Trying to stop the evil witch again. Her robot's out, and she's trying to stop you again, and Banjo-Tooie. Great game. Just amazing. I like the music, and I'm a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie. I haven't defeated this one yet, but it's a good game. Big fan of Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. Bomberman 64 Second Attack. This game cost me $45. Oh, wait a minute. Is it showing on the video? No. Okay. It's the Bomberman game. I don't know why it costs $45. It has a really good story mode. It has some epic moments, and I'm still figuring why it's so rare. Because it's like every other Bomberman game. Plays good. Best part of like the 64 versions is that it's like 3D Bomberman. And I gotta say, the PlayStation 1 versions, you look like flat characters. No offense. Paperboy. You're probably thinking, this game's as gay as shit. You're just a paperboy folding paper like a little sissy girl. No. It's a game of awesomeness. Just awesomeness. You're just throwing papers, you're trying to get all the newspapers to the houses, and you have all these things stopping you before the time runs out. And the more you get through it, the more you face the guy who's trying to stop you. It's a great game. Classic. I beat me already. It's pretty good. Super Mario. Super Smash Brothers. Awesome game. Just awesome. Fighting your way. It's a classic because it's the original Super Smash Bros. I like the GameCube version. It's probably my favorite. The Wii version, it was okay. There were some characters that didn't need to be on there, like Sonic and Metal Gear Solid, because it's supposed to be Nintendo characters. And what the fuck does Sonic have to do with Nintendo? It's a Sega one. But, you know, in Metal Gear Solid, seriously? Get some Drake from Uncharted in there. Mortal Kombat. The very first Mortal Kombat game I've actually ever played actually has a story mode based on one character. Sub-Zero. And if that's not weird at all. Yeah. You're killing your way through. Okay. Pac-Man. Amazing game. It has like Pac-Man, it has Mrs. Pac-Man, and it has a couple other games. Can't remember where they are, but it's Namco's museum, and it's pretty good. You should get it. If you like Pac-Man and eating dots. Rampage World Tour. What do I have to say about this game? It's awesome. You're destroying people. You're eating people. You're going around the world and killing things. You're destroying the world, and that's not bad at all, but only in a video game. It's not really that good in real life. Tiny Trouble. You're probably thinking, I've never heard of this game. It's just a purple do. But have you ever noticed that the guy that plays in this game is the same voice actor from Rayman? It looks like Rayman because it's made by the Rayman people. It's made by Ubisoft. When they had that colorful rainbow under their name. Now they have like a little toy around. And yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's not as good as Rayman. I gotta say, Rayman's a fucking beast. The guy's a fucking loser. Well, no Mario. It's Banjo-Kazooie, and he might sound like almost like a frog, but you know, he's a bear, and he deserves to be respected. Awesome, great music. Probably the best one ever made. Tooie is good, but this one, classic. You gotta like the classics. Super Mario 64. Jumping through paintings, jumping through things. Just amazing game. At all. Just amazing. It just blows your mind. Super Mario 64, you're jumping through paintings, you're going through worlds. It's awesome. you're like, it's amazing. It's probably one of the best 64 games of all time, and I gotta beg to differ. You know, I loved it so much, so gotta get this game. Beating Bowser like 3 times. The worlds were amazing. It's very colorful, really well done. It's just, it's the first 3D Mario game we've ever seen. So, I believe this deserves a play. If you haven't played Super Mario 64, you probably download it on the Wii. And if you really haven't played it, then you're missing out, because you missed out on a good generation. This is going to be the end of part 1, because, trust me, I don't want you to sit through a whole entire video and all that. So, my last game is Motortron. I found this game one time when I was going to Sockle and for Fun Town, and I came up with this game, and Motortron 64. It's a fun action science shooting game. It's just going around shooting things. It's like Space Vaders. Well, actually no, Space Vaders, but move around. Don't remember what the game is called, but you're like moving around, and science is very colorful. Just amazing. It has like so many colors, but if you have had seizures in the past or something like that, you probably won't like this game. There's so many flashing colors, I believe there was as I played it. But you know, they're not that bright, so probably not. And if any of you guys are offended by that, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying it could cause, because this game has a lot of bright colors. So, yeah. Reminds me of that Pokemon episode. So this is the end of part 1. And we got some more of a Collector 64 games. So stay tuned.